One of the reasons why medical scientists oppose the use of natural medicinal products is the skepticism about the consistency of the quality of natural products, which could be subjected to many uncontrollable factors, unlike chemical synthetic products which have consistent components. Jobelyn seems to be an exception, judging by its wide acceptability. How did you break this barrier?
To ensure consistency in any herbal product, the manufacturers have to carry out what you call quality control, which will lead to quality assurance and then standardization. The first stage is that you have to establish the marker compounds or the biomarkers within your product. In many cases, 2 or 3 compounds are usually sufficient. Once you identify that they are present within a product, then you go ahead, if possible, to find out the quantity of such compounds that are in your product. And then you use this as the standard. Whenever you produce batches of your product, you have to ensure that all these biomarkers or marker compounds are present within the range which you have previously established. That is the first thing that you have to do. As far as Jobelyn is concerned, we carried out an elaborate study for quality control and quality assurance. This was done by Brunswick Laboratory in the United States of America. We were pleased to note that 5 marker compounds were established in Jobelyn. They are apigeninidine, apigenin, luteolinidine, luteolin, and naringerin. They were also quantitated, that is, the average quantity in Jobelyn was also established. So from time to time, every batch that we produce, we send it back to the lab in the United States for the evaluation of the quantity of these compounds present. And if they conform with the standard that had been initially established, then we can have an assurance that the quality of the product will remain consistent as we inform our customers that they are. So this is the way we ensure consistency, and over the years we are pleased to note that we've never had any complaint about the efficacy of our product from all the users, both within Nigeria and outside Nigeria, which means, in other words, that our quality control and quality assurance and standardization is in very, very perfect condition.
It is common knowledge that many orthodox medical doctors embrace Jobelyn and recommend it to their patients. This seems to be in consonance with the federal government policy of integrating natural medicine with orthodox medicine. Sir, please let us have the secret of achieving this laudable goal.
We initially tried to make presentation to doctors at the local meetings. We started with the Association of General Medical Practitioners of Nigeria. And I remember that the first presentation we made to them in the year 2004 was not really all that successful. At that time, the level of clinical studies that we have done was very, very minimal. And as a result, we met with a reasonable degree of resistance. Of course, the first problem we had was even convincing orthodox medical doctors to have anything to do with herbal medicine. we were able to break this barrier by giving orientation to the doctors that herbal medicine is different from drug, that herbal medicine is natural, and so it does not require the rigorous type of clinical studies that you need to do for drugs.
Health Forever Products, the manufacturer of Jobelyn, leading diet supplement in Nigeria, is not an orthodox pharmaceutical company with wide distribution network. Yet, the product Jobelyn is readily available throughout the country. Otumba, how did you achieve this feat?
We have the major distributive outlets as the pharmacies. Initially, the pharmacies resist our attempt to distribute Jobelyn through their outlets. But when we concluded our research studies and we did presentations on radios and publications in newspapers, magazines, the general public became aware of the potential of this product. And many customers started making inquiries at the pharmacy shops. And so the pharmacies now began to look for us. And that was how we were able to convince the pharmacy shops throughout the whole country. Most major pharmacy companies and pharmaceutical companies are distributing Jobelyn throughout the length and breadth of the country. Then we have the hospitals and clinics. More than 350 hospitals and clinics are purchasing Jobelyn directly from us. They order through their offices, and then we supply through our representatives. We also have a little bit of direct marketing. Some of the customers who have used Jobelyn and have seen the efficacy took it upon themselves to help in the distribution and spreading the gospel of Jobelyn to friends, relations, and other well-wishers. We also have what I would call mail order distribution. For areas of the country where customers don't have access to pharmacy shops, we encourage them to pay money into our bank account. We have an account with Zenith and UBA, and we give these bank account numbers to customers through GSM text message. And when they lodge the money into the account, we send the product to them by courier service. And we found that this is a very, very effective way of distributing Jobelyn, because when we receive the order and we dispatch the order, we find that customers receive their consignment within 3 to 4 days anywhere within the country. And we are making substantial distribution through this system. Then we also have the international distribution, and that is through the internet. The internet is the common and open market for the whole world. We have 2 websites. We have the www.jobelyn.com. We also have www.afritradomedic.com. We sell on this website. Customers who visit the website can click, and with the credit card they can make purchases, and we send these orders to them through courier, and within 3 to 4 days customers usually receive their orders anywhere around the world.